Hey everybody, this recording will cover the week 3, chapter 3 assignment. There is only one assignment for week 3, chapter 3. So chapter 3 in your textbook is called Designing Lessons, Vocabulary, and Concepts. So what you're going to do for this chapter, you will read the chapter in your textbook. You will look at the PowerPoint or the PowerPoint with sound that are posted, and then you're going to answer some IRIS module assessment questions. You might not be familiar with the IRIS Center, so I'm going to show you how wonderful it is. And you may have done this in another class. I'm not really sure, but hopefully it's not a repeat module at least. So what you'll do, and I'll show you how to get there and everything in just one second, you will work through an IRIS module and submit just the answer to the assessment questions found at the end of the, oh, you know what? This should say module, actually. Let me just change that. This should say module. Okay, I'm including the questions here below, but you will submit your answers in the Word document called Week 3 Assignment to Submit. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Okay, so here are the questions. And again, we'll get back to them in just a second. This is just an example. And here is, let me just show you the document that you will, so here is what you will actually submit. Okay, so it says week 3 assignment to submit. And so the module we're going to work through is secondary reading instruction part 1, teaching vocabulary and comprehension in the content areas. So hopefully you're thinking, oh, well, that goes along with the chapter that she just told us, chapter 3, which is again called Designing Lessons, Vocabulary, and Concepts. So that's why I chose this specific IRIS module, and it'll become much more clear when I show you the actual IRIS module, but I just wanted to show you the questions. So again, this is a Word document. You can just type your answers right into this document. So you will probably end up moving, needing more space, and that's fine. It'll just adjust as you type. Okay, so question 1, question 2, question 3, and question 4. Okay, so question 2 right here, you will need to either click right here to see the actual video. Again, I'll show you what I mean in just one second, or you just need to go back into the IRIS module that I'm going to show you in 1 second. Okay, so here again, this is the document, the assignment that you will submit, and then this document is just kind of the overview for you. Okay, so again, don't type into this document, type into the one that says assignment, what does it say? I forget what it's called, week 3 assignment to submit. Okay, but let me show you. So here is the link, so you can either copy and paste it, or you can click on the control button and then left click your mouse and it'll take you right to the module. Let me expand this out just a little bit. I'm going to pause for 1 second. Okay, I just wanted to make the box large enough so that you could see everything. So this is the IRIS Center. If you are interested in it, you could just search IRIS Center. It's out of Vanderbilt University, or you could click here. I have to remember, I'll just click here 1 second. So this is what the homepage looks like. So there's all these modules, and they are free. So that's why a lot of us love the IRIS Center. But they're research-based, free, all this stuff. So you can look over here, all these resources. There's evidence-based practice summaries, high leverage practices. So you might be familiar with some of these terms, you might not yet, but I guarantee you will be over the next, couple semesters. There's stuff for faculty, PD, all sorts of stuff. There's professional development options. So if you are, out in the schools, you can actually earn certificate hours. I'm not going to have you do it that way, but other people can. There's articles about IRIS, there's reports, there's all sorts of stuff over here. So just to give you a quick example under the resource locator, so here are all the topics, right? Accommodations, behavior and classroom management, differentiated instruction, early childhood. Any of you might be, if you're early childhood people, IEPs. If you're not sure what an IEP is yet, you will be. I promise you will get to know what that is. Mathematics, that's one of my areas. Transition. So all of these options, and then there's all sorts of different resource types. There are modules, there are case studies, there are fundamental skill sheets, there's activities, information briefs, interviews, videos, web resource directory, and some other modules. So let's say you wanted math, and I need to make sure I have time to talk about the assignment, but let's say you wanted to click on math and you wanted to see, I want to see some case studies about math. Oh, there you go. Okay, so maybe you're struggling, maybe you have some students who are struggling with algebra. Well, you might want to click here and it'll take you to this. So a little case study unit, right? Let me get out of this. Let's say you want, okay, I don't want case study. I want to go to videos. I want some videos, right? So here's some videos about explicit systematic instruction elementary in math. Here's some for high school. Here's some high leverage practices, okay? How to teach math as a social activity. So if you're teaching math and you're struggling with it, maybe come and check some of these videos out. And, I think I'm working with high school. I need to watch this explicit instruction. So, hold on. So it'll just give you a video, okay? So I just wanted to make sure you were aware of everything. So Iris is wonderful. It's fabulous. There's so many, like I said, so many options. And again, free. All right, so I'm going to take us back to, I'm just going to go back a little bit just to make sure I get us to the right one. All right, so this is what we're going to look at. Secondary reading instruction, only part 1, okay? There are, I think there's at least part 2 and maybe part 3, but we're only looking at part 1 right now, okay? So, oh, here you go. When you completed it, you could do part 2, but you do not have to. If you are working in middle school, you might want to, just for your own knowledge, middle school content area learning. But we're going to stick with secondary reading instruction part 1, teaching vocabulary and comprehension in the content areas. So what you'll notice on this screen, what it says here, challenge, initial thoughts, perspectives, and resources, wrap up assessment, it also says up here, right? So maybe you're someone who prefers to work left to right. Here you go. Maybe you're someone who prefers to work, kind of top to bottom. Here you go. Maybe you're someone who really likes to click on the little graphics. There you go, right? So lots of different ways to access this material. There's another way. Let me just get a little further into the module. Hold on. There's another way. So down here also, so maybe you're someone who likes to work through page numbers. So they really are, they try to be as accessible as possible for everyone, okay? But I'm just going to show you what we're going to do. So you're going to start off with the, just kidding. Actually, let me go home real quick. So this is how it takes you to the home page of the module. Just kidding. It took me to the home page of everything. That's not what I want. Oh, that's what I wanted. Module, not bad. All right, so secondary reading instruction. So again, here it tells you kind of how you're going to work through it. Again, so you can click on begin. So what you're going to do, you're just going to work through this module. You're going to watch this challenge video. There are some questions for the challenge video. You don't have to submit anything for the challenge, okay? You can write them in your notes. You can write them, just on a piece of paper. You can just kind of answer these questions in your head, but this is not what you will submit, okay? So you're going to keep working through. You're going to work through. There's perspectives and resources, tells you objectives. Here's some standards. All of these things you can click on if you so choose. Proceed to page 1. Okay, there's some little video, some audio clips that are embedded. There are some for your information boxes, some more audio clips. Again, if you want to click on it, just click right here. I'm not going to show you every page because I will run out of time. You can view the transcript. If you don't like to listen to the audio, you can view the transcript. So you're just going to work through this, okay? It'll hopefully pair along nicely or go along nicely with your textbook. Okay, so here are some examples over here, what teachers can do, some more clips. All right, well, maybe I'll go through each page kind of real quickly. Okay, just some other examples. So this is Anita Archer. You might remember her name. So she is one of the authors of your textbook, and so she has some embedded clips in this module as well. Okay, so you're going to keep working through. Oh, I don't know what graphic organizers are. Let me click right here. It'll give you a little description of graphic organizers, okay? So again, work through this. You're just going to go page by page. You can watch the videos, view the transcript, however you want. So far, you're not submitting anything yet, right? You're just working through. All right, I'm going to skip a page or two. Here's some building vocabulary, conceptual knowledge using the Frayer model, a graphic organizer, which I love. I use this Frayer model all the time. So, if you're currently working with students, you might want to think about how you could use one of these as something with your students. There is examples, there's non-examples. You can enlarge it. You can see one completed. Okay, so you can keep working through. Again, if you want to, look, here is a PDF. So this Iris site is just amazing. So here are some examples of Frayer models from content areas. How fun is that? So here's a mathematics one, right? Some examples, some non-examples. We talked about that in week 1, and we talked about how important, or chapter 1, whatever you want to call it, we talked about how important non-examples are. Okay, so that is very handy. There's guided practice, all these great videos and resources. Okay, so again, you're still just working through it. You're not submitting anything yet. You're still going. I'm going to skip over to page 10. Okay, we're talking about comprehension now. Here are some examples of some fix-up strategies. Some more clips from Deborah Reed, who is at University of Iowa. I don't know her. Here is some stuff, some more modules, some different modules, excuse me, that you don't have to do anything with. They are just here for you. CSR, or Reading Comprehension Strategy, and PALS, which is Peer Assisted Learning Strategy. And they have this for PALS Elementary, I think kindergarten through first, second through sixth, high school. So if you're interested in peer assisted learning strategies, you might want to look at one of those modules. Okay, I'm going to just keep on going. We're generating questions. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Again, you can click right here. It'll give you a little description. You can click here for some graphics. Okay, but again, you still haven't not found what you're submitting yet. Okay, we're still working through it. Okay, hold on. So here are the references. I'm running out of time. Do y'all like my singing? I know, I'm pretty amazing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a terrible singer. Okay, so here, hold on. Did I miss the assessment page? Oh, biscuits. I may have missed the assessment page. I sure did. Look at that. So I'm going to go right here where it says assessment because I am not finding what page assessment is on. Okay, so here is the assessment. So here are the questions, I guess, that you will submit. So if you noticed, these questions right here are also the same ones that are in your week 3 assignment to submit document. Okay, so I just made it easier for you. I just put them in a Word document already. What I would recommend is have, this page open, have your questions open as you are working through the module and just kind of answer as you go. All right, so again, to see this video clip that goes with question 2, you will need to either come back to this page in the module, the assessment page, or you should be able to click you should be able to click here to get to that specific page. Okay, so that's pretty much it for module or for week 3, chapter 3. Again, read the chapter, read the PowerPoint, and then you will work through just this module, part 1, right? Teach a secondary reading instruction, part 1. And the only thing you will submit, again, everything else for the pages, all the stuff before this, you won't turn in, you won't submit. You can just kind of work through it for your own knowledge. But then you will submit answers to question 1, questions 2A, B, and C, question 3, and question 4. And then oh, see, yeah, that's how you could do professional development if you're doing it that way. But again, we're not doing it that way. There's some wraparound maps. There's all sorts of stuff over here on IRIS. Okay, so again, remember these questions go along with week 3 assignment to submit. And you will just type your answers, and that is what you will submit. Okay, hopefully it's pretty clear, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy to work through an IRIS module, and I think you will learn a lot from it. So remember, this document is just kind of telling you what's up. That's why I just called it the assignment document. So this is just telling you what your assignment is. You will not submit your answers to this document. And maybe I'm making it harder than I need to, but the fact that I'm not there, I'm trying to give you all as much as I can. So this is where you will submit IRIS module assessment questions, week 3 assignment to submit. Okay, so that is it. Hopefully you'll learn a lot from the IRIS module and just realize, just see how many resources are out there for you in, at the IRIS site. So, and again, if you want to look for it, just search IRIS Center, Vanderbilt University or Peabody. It's out of the Peabody School of Education, I think, at Vanderbilt University. Yeah, so it says IRIS Center, Peabody College, Vanderbilt University. So if you just go and Google IRIS, IRIS, this will be one of the first things that comes up. All right, that's it for chapter 3.